Don't make the biggest mistake that everybody makes when leaving Summit Racing. Like, what am I doing? And everybody does this. So you made it to Summit Racing, the world headquarters here in Tallmadge, Ohio. No, it's not in Arlington, Texas. It's not in Atlanta. It's here in Ohio. And it's a nice, beautiful Ohio day, raining. We're going to walk around inside. As you walk into Summit Racing, it is an amazing experience. There is things everywhere to look at, and if you're like me with ADD, it can be a little overwhelming. But one of the first things I always do is take a look at what's on one of the two turntables. They always have something pretty amazing of a builder or just one of their customers' cars sitting on the turntable for everybody to look at. And this is one of my ultimate goals, is to have one of my vehicles on Summit Racing's turntable. This is the wall of wheels, as I like to call it. And every time I go in there, I always tell my nephew when he's with me, I need to get new wheels and tires for my Jeep. He's like, you said that last time, Uncle Eddie. I'm like, Jeep wheels are expensive, dude. It's on the list. And they've got an old Dale Jr. car. And check out this welding table. It's only $500, but it's on wheels. A lot of companies make these welding tables, but this one for $500 on wheels seems pretty stinking awesome. And I had just seen it that day on Instagram, and it's pretty nice. And of course, it's Summit Racing. They have all of your different race suits you can try on, all your racing equipment, like your harnesses, all the different types you need, and even your stuff for your helmet, all on display. I don't know about you guys, but I like to go in and touch and feel things. It just, sometimes the catalogs don't do it justice. And you got all your different restraining devices like Hans. But my favorite part of going to a Summit Racing store is their scratch and dent. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is how I actually got the side of a NASCAR in this exact store, is in their scratch and dent section. This is a lot of customer returns and different things that you can get some really killer deals, and they let you know, hey, this is open box, but, you know, hey, if you want a deal, this is the way to get it. You never know what you're going to find, and I thought it was really funny. It says, notice, this area is being monitored. And I saw this for a 5-liter for $500. This is an Edelbrock intake. I believe this is the GT40 style. Once again, I'm still learning Fords. But for $500, it's a little bit scratched, but who cares? Throw it under your hood and enjoy. And honestly, if I had $500, I would probably consider it, but I'm not sure what all I'd have to do to mine since it's an older one. But either way, this is one of the cool things you can find when you go to Summit Racing. And of course, on your way out, there's all sorts of different accessories you can get, like license plate, Hot Wheels, and if you're trying to pick up something for your wife, you can grab her tumbler and say, look, honey, I thought of you. Now that you've walked around the side, don't make the biggest mistake that everybody makes when leaving Summit Racing. Like, what am I doing? And everybody does this. So where do you go after visit Summit Racing? Mike's place. Why? There's an X-Wing out front. What more do you need to know? Editor Eddie here. I forgot to mention, the reason you go to Mike's place after visiting Summit Racing, it is literally 10 minutes down the road, and the food is fantastic. So why would you hit the road and be hungry when you can stop at Mike's place and grab yourself something amazing to eat at Mike's place? Actually, there's a lot more you need to know. Come on inside. You'll see why. If you visit Summit Racing, you need to come here to Mike's place. And it's raining today, so one day I finally get to come here. Look, there's an X-Wing. And the food's amazing. This is seriously my favorite restaurant in Northeast Ohio. Anytime I come home, I try to find an excuse to come here. So come on inside. So right away when you walk into Mike's place, it is awesome. It is like a giant man cave everywhere. There's license plates, car stuff. And yes, your eyes do not deceive you. That is a boat inside the restaurant that you'll see in a minute here that, yes, you can in fact eat in there. So I had to slow this down a little bit because when you're filming inside a restaurant, it can be kind of overwhelming. I was trying to be respectful for the families that were eating breakfast. But yes, that boat you can eat inside. How cool is that? And to the left there, there's actually another room that is huge that I forgot to take video of. And then to the right here is like an Irish bar. It actually reminds me of the bar from How I Met Your Mother that the name is slipping me right now. Was it McAllister's? No, that's the name of the other restaurant. But anyways, you look around here. Look, he's got Star Wars stuff. Soapbox derbies, because for those who don't know, in Akron, Ohio, soapbox derbies are a really big thing. They have this whole thing that everybody goes and does. And look at all the memorabilia. Like, this whole place is like a giant man cave in a garage. It's probably why I like it so much. And yes, there's even Elvis on top. And Mike even has this little museum set up with just some fun things and different memorabilia from over the years, like the longest spatula and different cups and hats and t-shirts and all different things. So I've been going to Mike's Place since I was a little kid, and it is so good, and I always have a good time with whoever I take in there. There's one of the original menus. And then this is me and my mom going to go sit down, and I'm about to show you one of the coolest things. That's a bus, and yes, you can sit inside the bus to eat. I've done it a few times. It's pretty cool. It's a fun experience. But just look at all of the memorabilia and just different things on the wall. It is so cool because every time I go in there, there's always something a little bit different. Well, I don't go in there very often because I don't live in Ohio anymore. But like I said earlier, anytime I get an excuse to go there, I go there. Even my son has taken pictures when he visits the family over the summer, teasing me. Hey, I went to Mike's Place. And this is the menu. And I do know these are not the best pictures, but take my word for it. The food is amazing. And there's literally something for everyone on this menu. And there is so many different options. It can be overwhelming, but trust me, you will find something delicious on this menu. And like I said, just the atmosphere of Mike's Place is one of the reasons I absolutely love it. And here's a picture of the front of the menu. Look, it's got a TIE Fighter, an X-Wing, and just old jets. And that's why I ordered the Matt's Meat Rushmore Breakfast Burrito. So after you visit Summit Racing, go to Mike's Place. I know I didn't get pictures of the food. I spent some time with my mom there, and she doesn't like when we take pictures. My sister and I have to basically make her take pictures a lot. So I was trying to just spend some time with her because I don't get to see my mom living in North Carolina now and her being in Ohio. But my mom and I were even talking that she remembers her and her friends used to go there on Saturday mornings, and they would get this thing called the trough. I don't know if they still have it. It was this huge, basically, sampler breakfast thing. And they used to, I didn't get a chance to check. They used to have like one of those burger challenges there. So check that out. Their burgers are good. Their sandwiches are good. Listen, I have not ordered anything there that I was disappointed in. And as you guys can see from this video, the atmosphere is just a really fun place. The reason I'm posting this now is Power Tour is coming up and it ends in Norwalk. And it's only like an hour-ish drive to Summit Racing's World Headquarters. And I know a lot of people are going to be going there. After Power Tour ended in Norwalk back in 23, I think it was, a lot of people did this, or whatever year that was. I can't remember. They went to Summit Racing, and I'm like, they're missing one of the coolest things. They're already there. Mike's Place is literally like an exit up from Summit Racing. I will put Mike's address in here. Not his personal address. I don't know that. No, I don't know that. I've actually never met Mike, but I've ate there for many years, and actually him and I've talked a few times online. But I will put the address to Mike's Place in here. But after you do Power Tour, or if you just drive to Summit Racing, don't hit the road hungry or get McDonald's or Burger King or Taco Bell. Go to Mike's Place. Get yourself something good to eat. Have a fun experience and just enjoy it. Who knows? If you go there after Power Tour, you might see me and my family. No promises. But there's a high chance we're going to go to Mike's Place because my wife and kids weren't with me when I went. And they were like, hey, you went to Mike's Place without us? Yes. Like I said earlier, my son does it to me just about every time he goes to Ohio. My mom's like, where do you want to go? He's like, Mike's Place. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Go try out Mike's Place. And if you do, drop in the comments below. Because one of the things I love just as much as cars is good places to eat. So I'm trying to help you guys not grab just whatever, but grab something good on the way home from Summit Racing. Until next time, guys, happy hunting, everybody. So in conclusion, guys, I sound like I'm writing a research paper and I am trying to convince car people to go get good food. Oh, and here's some video of me. Sorry. Here's some video of my flight home because I thought it was kind of fun. And I actually had a window seat. So here you go. Enjoy.
remain